students, welcome back. Myself Kukreja Rahul. In the today's session, we have to move for the worksheets and revision questions related to the our syllabus. Okay. So in the previous session, we already seen the chapter number 10, and we are completing that chapter, and also with the chapter number 5, that are the Euclid's geometry. Okay. So here are all kind of the syllabus related to the examination point of view that are already completed. Now we have to move for the some kind of the extra revision questions and extra questions that are helps you to examination point of view. Okay, so that kind of the questions that are already given in your worksheets, okay, that are given by the schools. Okay, so kindly follow that and continue to watch. Okay, so let's start. Standard 9. Okay, standard 9 maths, and we are starting revision. Okay, we are starting revision of the and with the extra sums. Okay, you have to write also as a kind of the extra sums and important sums. Okay, so let's start. So first question is that what is the smallest natural number? We are starting with the chapter number 1. Okay, so with the chapter number 1, my first question for that is what is smallest natural number? What is smallest natural number? The smallest natural number, that is 1. Now I'll change the question and I'll write the what is smallest whole number. Then your answer must be as a 0. Okay. What is largest negative number? Negative integer, sorry. What is largest negative integer? What is largest negative integer? Largest negative integer, that is -1. Clear that? After that, which of the following, or which one integer that are not positive and not negative? Okay. Which integer is not a negative and or nor positive? Okay, which one of them that are not positive and nor negative? So 0 that are the not kind of the positive and not any kind of the negative number. Okay, 0 is the constant that are not a positive and not a negative. What numbers are written in the P upon Q form? What numbers are written in P upon Q form? So we know that which kind of the numbers are written in the P upon Q form, that are the rational numbers. Which kind of the number there are? Rational numbers that are written in the P upon Q form. Root 3 is what kind of number? Or what kind of number is root 3? What kind of number is root 3? The answer of the both of them that are irrational number. Any kind of the number that are written in the square root, okay, any kind of the number that are written in the square root and we can't find the square root of that number, that means that are the irrational number. Just like prime numbers, okay, prime numbers that are written in the square root, that are the known as the irrational numbers. Clear that? After that, root 16 is equal to root 16 that are equal to the plus minus 4, that are the plus minus 4 because of the any kind of the number that are from this from this square root, the answer must be positive or negative in both of them, positive and negative in both of them. Clear that? So after that we have to move for the what is the value of the, what is the approximate value of the pi? What is the approximate value of the pi? What is the approximate value of pi? Pi, that is 3.14. Approx value that of the pi, that is 3.14, or either we have to write 22/7. And pi is also a irrational number. Pi is also a irrational number. Clear that? So any number multiplied by with the pi, then the answer will be also irrational number. Clear that? Next one, that is, if you want to note down, then please note down this fast. I'll give you 2 minutes for that. Clear? Now write the following numbers in the decimal form and let them know the what kind of the decimal expression is. We have to write the decimal expansion form, that is 36/100. That means we have to write as a 0.36, and this number will be terminated. So I'll write terminated decimal expansion. Clear that? Second one, that is 1/11. So 1/11, that is 0.09 dash dash dash. Okay, so if any number that are repeated frequently, so we have to give them as a bar. then 0.09 bar, that this bar is known as the recurring. Okay, so I'll write that non-terminated recurring number, non-terminated recurring decimal expansion. Okay, clear? So next one, that is 4 integer 1 by 8. 4 integer 1 by 8, that is the 4.8, 8 tens are 8, 8 ones are 8, 220, 8 twos are 16, 4, 4, 8 5 are 40, 4.125, that are the terminated. So I'll write that is, this is also terminated decimal expansion. Okay, next one, that is 3 upon 13. So 3 upon 13 that are divided, so the number would be 0.330, that means 13 twos are 26, 30 minus 26, that is 440, 13 threes are 39, 13 threes are 39, 33, 333. Okay, so here 3 are repeated frequently. Okay, so the number that I will be, we have to write, that is 0.23 bar, and therefore this is also a non-terminated wait students. So number will be non-terminated recurring number. Non-terminated recurring decimal expansion. Okay, next one, that is 2 by 11. So 2 by 11, that will be 0.181818, 0.181818 dash. So therefore we have to write as a 0.18 bar. So this is also known as non-terminated recurring decimal expansion. And next one, that is 329 by 400. So 329 divided by 400, so 329 by 4, that is 100 fours are 400, 4 8 fours are 32, 9 4 twos are 8, 1.10, 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 220, 4 fives are 20, 82.25 upon 100, so 0.8225, this is your answer. And so therefore this is terminated decimal expansion. Clear that? This is terminated decimal expansion. Clear that? So now we have to see the next questions, that are the simplify or rationalize the denominator. Now I'll jump to the rationalize denominator. Okay, so in this term rationalized denominator, we should to multiply same number with the numerator and denominator on the both side. So kind of the number that are given in the denominator, we have to multiply both of them with the numerator and denominator both side. So question that is given as 1 by root 7. So 1 by root 7 we should to multiply root 7 to the both side. Okay, numerator and denominator to rationalize the denominator. So root 7 into root 7, that is root 7 square, and root 7 into 1, that is root 7. So your answer will be root 7 by root 7 square, that is root 49, root 49, that is 7. Clear that? Same kind of the sum is given as here, 1 upon root 7 minus root 6. So we should to follow same procedure. So here students, in the first question, that is it's given that is only one number. Okay, it's only given as a one number. Now at here there are the two numbers with the one sign is given. Okay, this is like a binomial. Okay, so with the two terms, the numbers are in the denominator are given. So we should to take same number. We should to take same number, but with the inverse sign. Here the given as a minus, so we should to take plus sign at here and multiply this number with the numerator also. Clear that? So your answer will be root 7 plus root 6 upon here root 7 minus root 6 are multiplied by root 7 plus root 6. Root 7 minus root 6 multiplied by root 7 plus root 6. Okay, so here we should to write that root 7 plus root 6 upon here a minus b and a plus b kind of the formation are formed. Okay, here a minus b and a plus b kind of formation are formed. So we should to take that identity to simplify this one. So we should to take identity of that. So my identity, that is a minus b, a plus b are multiplied with each other. So answer will be a square minus b square. So I'll write answer as a square minus b square using the identity. So my a is root 7, so root 7 square minus my b is root 6, root 6 square. Okay, so your final answer will be root 7 minus root 6 upon root 7 square, that is 7, minus root 6 square, that is 6. So root 7 minus root 6 upon 7 minus 6, that is 1. So the answer will be root 7 minus root 6 divided by 1. Clear that? Now we have to take same kind of the question. But here is given that is root 5 plus root 2. 1 upon root 5 plus root 2 is given. So I will multiply same number with the numerator and denominator but with the different sign. Here is this given as a plus and we should to take as a minus. So root 5 minus root 2, root 5 minus root 2, we should to multiply both of with the both side. So your answer will be root 5 minus root 2 and upon root 5 plus root 2, root 5 minus root 2. Okay, so root 5 minus root 2 upon root 5 square minus root 2 square using identity a minus b and a plus b. Okay, so your answer will be root 5 minus root 2 upon root 5 square 5, root 2 square, that is 2. So your final answer will be root 5 minus root 2 upon 3. This is your final answer. Clear that? Now same kind of the second question, another question, that is 1 by root 7 minus 2. 1 by root 7 minus 2. So we should to take same numbers, that is root 7 plus 2, root 7 plus 2 with a different sign. So your answer will be root 7 plus 2 upon root 7 square minus 2 square. A minus b, a plus b formation are formed right here. So your answer will be root 7 plus 2 upon root 7 square, that is 7, 2 square, that is 4. So your answer will be root 7 plus 2 upon 7 minus 4, that is 3. Clear that? So please note down this. Then we have to move next. Clear that? So now we should to take a next thing, that are the simplify okay, simplify main question, that is simplify one of them, that is 64 raised to 1 by 2. Okay, 64 raised to 1 by 2. So we know that 64, that is 8 square raised to 1 by 2. Now power of the power that are multiplied with each other. So 8 raised to 2 into 1 by 2. So 2 are cancel out. So 8 raised to 1, that is your answer. Clear that? So simplifying the sum, that is 32 raised to 1 by 5. So 32 raised to 1 by 5, that is 2 raised to 5 raised to 1 by 5. So another time power of the power are multiplied to each other. 5 into 1 by 5, that is cancel out. So the answer will be 2. Next one, that is 125 raised to 1 by 3. So 5 cube raised to 1 by 3. Power of the power are multiply again. So 5 raised to 3 into 1 by 3. 3 are cancel out. So the answer will be 5. Next question is different kind of the question, and one thing that are the changed, that is here the 9 raised to 3 by 2. 9 raised to 3 by 2. So 9 is the square of the 3 square raised to 3 by 2. Okay, so another time power of the power are multiplied to each other. So 2 into 3 by 2, 2 are cancel out. 3 cube, that are the 27. Okay, the answer will be 3 cube. Then we will write that is 3 cube, that is 27. 32 raised to 2 by 5. 32 raised to 2 by 5. So 2 raised to 5 raised to 2 by 5. So 2 raised to 5 into 2 by 5. 5 are cancel out. So 2 square, your answer will be 2 square, that is 4. And simplify, that is one of them, that is 2 raised to 2 by 3 into 2 raised to 1 by 5. Okay, so here both of the numbers with have same base 2 and both of them are in multiplication. So we know that power are added to itself. So 2 raised to 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. Now in the power section, okay, in the power section there is the fraction number are available and fraction are with the addition. Okay, so we have to take the LCM of that. So 2 raised to 3 and 5, LCM of 3 and 5, that is 15. Okay, so here 5 multiplied and here that is 3 multiplied. So your answer will be 5 2s are 10 plus 3 1s are 3. So 2 raised to 10 3s are 13, sorry 10 plus 3 13 upon 15. 2 raised to 13 upon 15. 2 raised to 13 upon 15, that is your answer. Clear that? Same kind of the questions, 2 questions are given. Okay, so first of all you should to note down this one, then we have to take that kind of the 2 questions. Dear students, here we are doing some basic questions that are from your textbook also and that are from the example also. So here there are the all that kind of the sums in this lecture, that are the basic of the first chapter. Now we have to complete this lecture after the next lecture. Okay, from the next lecture we have to move for the some advanced questions that are the related to the same kind of these questions. Okay, so these are all the basic questions. So this all kind of the sums you must to understand that this kind of these sums are used and this kind of the method are used in the advanced also. So 3 raised to 1 by 3 raised to 7. Okay, so again we should to take power of the power and multiply to each other. So 3 raised to 1 by 3 into 7. So your answer will be 3 raised to 7 by 3. Clear that? As per the question we should to write 3 raised to 7 by 3. Next one, that is 11 raised to 1 by 2 divided by 11 raised to 1 by 4. Okay, here both of the number have same base and both of them are in division, so power will be subtracted to each other. So your answer will be 11 raised to 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4. So 11 raised to, now we have to take again LCM of the 2 and 4. So LCM of 2 and 4, that are the 4. So here we should to multiply 2 and here we should to multiply 1 at the both side. So 2 ones are 2 minus 1 ones are 1. So 11 raised to 1 by 4, that are your final answer. 11 raised to 1 by 4, that are your final answer. Clear that? So students, I hope all of you are enjoying this session of the revision questions. Okay, for the chapter number 1. So now we will continue next session as per same with the chapter number 1 and with the extra and advanced sums of the chapter 1 with the revision sums. Okay, so till then, goodbye and stay blessed.